What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I need to do some more explaining about this thing right here. I made a video about this for you guys a couple days ago, posted it, got some comments on it, some good comments, some negative comments, but I need to explain it a little bit better and what I use this thing for. You guys, this may not be something that you think is good or okay, and that's absolutely okay. For me and what I do with my vehicles, it absolutely works, especially with our C5 YouTube channel Corvette and when I wash that. But the part that I need to explain to you guys is I bought this to basically use it with mirrors, windows, especially with the Corvette. And the reason being is because using this, I can stick this, and I have another part of this video that I'm going to edit into this video as well to explain it further with you guys that mentioned using a gas handheld blower that creates more air, or my backpack blower. So I have that part in the video as well. So if you're looking for that, skip about a minute or two in the video from this point right here, and then you'll get to that section of the video. But for you guys saying that this thing is a piece of crap, or that it's stupid or silly or ridiculous, it could be for your world, but for mine, it absolutely makes up for the money that I purchased it with, and that was $100 for just the tool only. And I have the bigger battery on here, and it's still pretty lightweight to me. But more importantly is I can put this inside of my truck, my wife's car, inside the Corvette, and I won't have any gas smell. It'll fit anywhere I put it, up underneath the seat, up underneath the back seats, anywhere. Obviously the bed of the truck. It'll fit inside the Corvette, up underneath a seat, in the passenger footwell, in the trunk space. Like, I can put this anywhere. I can't do that with a handheld gas blower or a backpack blower for sure. I would absolutely not put either one of those inside the Corvette, and I wouldn't even put it inside my truck either. In the bed, yes, but nobody really wants to carry around a blower in the back of their pickup truck every single day or every time they go to a vehicle wash. And now I used to do that, I'll be honest. I did that sometimes, and for what I do in the truck, and I've explained this a couple minutes into the video, is on the truck, absolutely, yes, I use the gas blower, especially the backpack blower, especially if I'm in a hurry as well, because that gets the job done a lot faster. I agree with you guys on that. But after you get done with your vehicle wash, if you go through an automatic wash or you wash it yourself, there's always those raindrops, what am I talking about? There's always those water drops that come out of the mirrors, out of the door handles, out of any of your emblems, your windows. Little droplets like that, for me and what I do, irritates me just a little bit. I like the nice glossy clean look. I don't want any watermarks on my windows. I don't want any watermarks after they have dried up. And another guy mentioned using the blowers, they don't get off all the minerals that are in the water if you do a drying. And with this, it just comes with personal preference on that, guys, whether you want to do a towel dry or a blower dry. And he is right, the water could leave minerals on the paint, and then with wiping that, you could be wiping off the minerals, which is a good thing. But with that, and some of the people who are on the opposite side, which is the blower side, is that now you're creating scratches. You could potentially be putting scratches into your paint, and that is also correct. But for me, I do a bit of both. If my vehicle needs a towel dry, I will towel dry it first. Like I told you, sometimes I do with the Corvette, guys. I use the dialed drying towel. I made a video on that. That's linked in the description below as well. I first do the dialed drying towel with the Corvette, and then I go back over it with this for the mirrors and the windows and all the cracks and crevices that the Corvette has. So that is what I use this for, guys. Some of you guys will find this absolutely great, some of you won't, and that's okay. And then the last point here is this right here. This thing will, if you guys are using the gas or the backpack blower, if you're using it, you could potentially nick your paint with one of those blowers, even though yes, that tube is plastic, but My commercial one has a metal grommet around the bottom end of it, and if I were to wipe that or bump my paint with that, it would absolutely leave a scratch. This small handheld one has a rubber end fitting. So what I could do right here is be blowing the truck, for this example, blowing the truck. If I get too close and do this, yes, I'm touching it, you see that it's rubber, it's not gonna scratch anything. And if you guys don't believe me, I'll do this just for you guys. So I'll take the C5 Corvette and I'll do the same thing I just did with the truck. So now, if you guys don't believe me that that could happen and that this is great to use with this rubber thing on the end, now look at that. This thing freshly got detailed 2 days ago, and I'm doing this with it just for you guys. This is something that you guys should have. It will come in handy, especially for guys like me who wash their vehicles multiple times throughout the week and just need something fast, especially if you're going through a touchless wash and you just need to get going fast in a hurry again. This is something that's going to expedite your time. You're going to do your quick dry towel, and then you're going to quickly grab this, do your windows, blow those out, and then you throw this back in the vehicle and you're done and good to go. That is what I made that video for, guys, just to inform you guys about this product. I'm not trying to sell it to you. If you want to buy it, you can. That's linked in the description below as well. But some people are going to love it, some people are going to hate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. So giving you guys an example here, if we were to wash this truck, my newer truck, and we had water all over it, and I needed to dry it very quickly, or wanted to dry it very quickly, this is the time in which I would use my backpack blower. I know what you guys are saying, why would I use this little tiny thing on this big truck? And it has its purposes, and that's why I'm making this video for you guys, and to explain it further, which I didn't, I guess, do the greatest job of in that first video when I was talking about that small Ryobi blower, but it has its purpose, trust me. But again, back to the backpack blower, if we were to wash my work truck or the newer truck, I would absolutely use the backpack blower. It has way more air and would dry the truck a lot more quicker. Or some of you guys already do this. You guys have gas blowers that you use, so that's a good thing to use as well, because it has more power and more air than something like a small Ryobi. Now, if we were to wash my Corvette or something like that, trust me, yes, I've used my backpack blower before to dry off the Corvette. I've used the small handheld gas blower to dry off the Corvette before. But here's the one thing that you guys are missing. I'm not going to put this backpack blower inside the crew cab of my truck, or I'm not going to put this anywhere inside my Corvette and have gas in my Corvette inside the interior of the Corvette. I'm not gonna have that smell inside of the cab, is what I'm saying. Neither with the handheld. Will the handheld fit in the Corvette? Yes, but I'm not gonna have that in there either. Now this, something battery packed, I would have in there. So that is why I made that video for you guys. This you can just throw up underneath the seats in my crew cab truck. This you can throw in the Corvette. If you've got a sports car, you can throw this in your passenger seat, the back seat, the trunk, some compartment this thing will fit in inside of a two-door coupe sports car. And that is why I made that video for you guys. This will replace one of those if you have to do it. If you have no choice, no other choice, this is your choice. And that's why I made that video for you guys. So I just wanted to point that out to you guys. Yes, I have used stuff. Excuse me. Yes, I do use bigger, more airflow tools to dry off my vehicle, along with high performance drying towels. But I was making that video to, one, let you know that, hey, there's a new product I was trying out. It works great. I put it in the Corvette all the time. I use it on the Corvette all the time. If you want to, check it out and buy it if you want. That's all.